Blue moon is a celestial phenomenon that, although it has become more well known in recent decades, remains a fascinating mystery for many people. This rare event occurs when there are two full moons in the same month, an occurrence that, due to its infrequency, takes on great significance and symbolism. Throughout this video, we will explore the blue moon in detail, explaining how this phenomenon happens, what it really means, and why it has become one of the most discussed events in the night sky. First of all, it is important to clarify that the name, blue moon, has nothing to do with the color of the moon. The moon, in its normal appearance, does not change color during the event. Instead, the name refers to the rarity of the phenomenon. Having two full moons in the same month is something that doesn't happen often. In fact, the blue moon occurs, on average, once every 2 or 3 years, making it a very special event. The lunar cycle, which is the time it takes for the moon to go through all of its phases, lasts about 29.5 days. This means that in a year, there are about 12 full lunar cycles, giving us 12 full moons throughout the year. However, the Gregorian calendar, which is used by most of the world, has months of different lengths. Most months have 30 or 31 days, but February is the only one that can have 28 or 29 days, depending on whether it's a leap year. This small mismatch between the lunar cycle and the months of the Gregorian calendar is what allows the occurrence of the blue moon. When a month has 31 days, the lunar cycle can be adjusted in such a way that two full moons happen within the same month. This happens because the moon's 29.5-day cycle does not perfectly align with the calendar, creating an opportunity for a second full moon to occur in the same month. For this to happen, the first full moon of the month must occur on the first or second day of the month, so that the second full moon falls at the end of the month. This is what causes the blue moon phenomenon. For example, in 2020, the month of October had two full moons, one on the 1st and another on the 31st. As a result, this was a month when the blue moon was visible. While the event itself is not as rare as many people think, it is still fascinating and causes great excitement among those who observe the night sky. This phenomenon occurs with an average frequency of once every 2 to 3 years, and every time it happens, it sparks curiosity and fascination for those who want to understand more about the cosmos. The blue moon has a deep cultural significance in various parts of the world. In many ancient cultures, the moon always played an important role in rituals and myths. It was seen as a symbol of mystery, change, and renewal, with many traditions linking its phases to significant moments of transition. The blue moon, with its rarity and unusual glow, takes on an even stronger symbolic role, representing special moments or extraordinary events. In addition, the blue moon phenomenon has been widely discussed in various traditions and belief systems. Some believe that the blue moon has a stronger energetic impact, possibly influencing events and even human emotions. According to some beliefs, it could be associated with moments of great personal transformation, offering an opportunity for those who believe in it to connect with a deeper, more intense energy. Others see the blue moon as a symbol of good luck or beneficial changes that could occur in the future. Despite these cultural and spiritual interpretations, the blue moon, from a scientific standpoint, is simply an astronomical phenomenon. What makes this event so interesting for astronomers and sky watchers is not so much the color of the moon, but the fact that it is so rare. The possibility of observing a second full moon in a single month is something that makes people look at the sky with more attention, in search of this phenomenon that, by its nature, does not occur often. The blue moon has significant importance for astronomers who study lunar cycles and sky patterns. This phenomenon gives scientists a unique opportunity to study the mechanics of the moon's movements and how it interacts with the surrounding planets. Furthermore, the blue moon also has implications for calendars and the time systems used by humans. The fact that the Gregorian calendar and the lunar cycle are not perfectly aligned can create challenges for those who need to adjust their time systems, and the blue moon phenomenon is a clear demonstration of this difference. An interesting point about the blue moon is the fact that it was named as such in the United States around the 16th century. The name Blue Moon was adopted because, at that time, Americans had the custom of naming each full moon according to the month in which it occurred. For example, the full moon of August was called the corn moon, while the full moon of October was called the hunter's moon. The term blue moon began to be used to refer to an extra full moon in a month with 31 days, something that was rarely observed. It is worth noting that, although the blue moon does not change color, in some rare situations, the moon may appear to have a bluish tint. This can happen due to specific atmospheric phenomena, such as large volcanic eruptions. A historical example of this occurred in 1883, after the eruption of the Krakatoa volcano in Indonesia. The explosion was so powerful that ash particles were thrown into the atmosphere, causing a light dispersion phenomenon that made the moon appear bluish for several nights. This type of phenomenon is extremely rare, but serves as an example of how the moon can, indeed, have a different appearance under exceptional conditions. The blue moon also has a strong connection with cultural and spiritual events. In many places, it is seen as a special occasion for reflection, introspection, and even for celebrating important moments in life. Some people believe that the blue moon offers an opportunity to shift the energy of a situation or even to make new beginnings. This idea that the blue moon has a unique energy is something that is explored in several spiritual and esoteric traditions, which associate this phenomenon with significant changes in people's lives. In 2020, the blue moon occurred on October 31, which coincided with the celebration of Halloween in many countries, especially in the United States. This coincidence added an air of mysticism and magic around the event, as many saw the blue moon as a kind of celestial gift, adding an extra layer of symbolism to the date. Furthermore, Halloween is a date when many celebrate the supernatural and the presence of spirits, which also aligns with the idea that the blue moon represents something beyond the ordinary, something magical and mysterious. In Mexico and other Latin American countries, October 31st also marks the beginning of Dia de los Muertos, a celebration in honor of deceased loved ones. The presence of the blue moon on this day made the date even more significant for many people. As for them, the moon represented a special connection with the spirits of the dead and the cosmic forces that govern life and death. While the blue moon is considered a rare and extraordinary event, it is also an excellent opportunity for astronomers and sky watchers to study the moon and phenomena occurring in space. Observing a blue moon can be an incredible experience, especially for those who are lucky enough to witness this phenomenon in their lifetime. With its rare occurrence and mysterious beauty, the blue moon continues to captivate those who observe it, whether from a scientific or cultural standpoint. If you are watching this video and have had the fortune of seeing a blue moon at some point, know that you were a witness to something truly special. This rare event is a reminder that the universe is full of mysteries and wonders waiting to be discovered. Even though the blue moon is not something that will change the course of history, it is undoubtedly an opportunity for contemplation and appreciation of the grandeur of the cosmos. So, the next time you look up at the sky and see a blue moon, remember that you are experiencing something unique, a phenomenon that only happens a few times in a lifetime. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about the mysteries of the universe, don't forget to leave a like, share with your friends, and subscribe to the channel. This helps us bring more interesting videos like this one so that you stay updated on the wonders of the natural world and scientific discoveries. And of course, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any new content. See you in the next video, where we will explore more mysteries of the universe and the nature that surrounds us.